Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm going to make a video today on what I want to use, or what I'm going to try to make to use for a closure for this journal. I've actually just seen something else here that might work. Right, okay. Because I haven't quite decided yet. I have got some of this tape here, but then that's not right, is it? Okay. So I should put that back. I got that out and I thought I'd just have a look and see what it looked like. I actually have this now. I've just found this piece here. Look, this is elastic. Wow. So that would work nice, wouldn't it? Because I was thinking about making something and using, I'll move this a bit, using, I don't know, this sort of stuff. This is stuff you use for crochet or knitting coat hangers, but it has a little bit of fluff on it, you know, because look here, it picks up bits and pieces, but once you undo it, you get the fluff off because everything clings to it. So I'm just going to see what this will turn out like anyway if I decide to do that. This elastic thing would work okay, wouldn't it? You'd tie that band around there. That would work okay, but then, you know, there's got to be other ideas too, so let's try another idea first before I decide on whether to do this or not, because this doesn't look too bad after all, does it? I might have to put the odd bead on or something. But that goes really good with that, doesn't it? What about this? Well, I wanted to make this with beads on it too, if I could. I don't know how long we're going to have it. Wait a minute. We'll see how long we've got to have it. Now, is that a better thing or not? I'll take this off. See, that one you can just take off like that. Now, that's pretty easy, isn't it? Right, I think I'm going to fall for that now. I just seen that out of the corner of my eye sitting up there. I've got to take this heater undone. Righto. Today in Australia there's actually sunshine, but it's cold. Right, we've got some sunshine, but it's cold. Well, in Australia, well, where I live, it is freezing cold. For me, and yeah, so this will be enough if I've got 3 thicknesses, but does it go right? You see, you've got to find the right thing, don't you? Especially when you've got something that's got a lot of work on it. You don't want to take away from your work. Now I've got 3 strands of this, 3 thicknesses of this, and I'm going to do that with it, and I'm going to look at it. And then I'm going to think, now, this will work better, don't you reckon? Because I'm actually going to put some beads on here. But I can put them on here, can't I? I can use this. Oh, I've seen something nice looking in here now that I could put on that bead, on that piece, if it has a good hole in it. Look at that. That's nice. That's a beaded rose. Look. Okay, I'm just going to say I got more than one. Did I catch it? Did I catch it? Actually, it did. It's in my dress. Okay, I caught it. There's more in here. These are in the thing where the brads are. Now, I was going to put a little thing on that, you know, little doorknob thing, but they're, and I've got these too. These are nice, aren't they? For the doorknob, I'd have to make a hole in this, and I don't know if I want to do that. Don't know if I want to put a hole in my work. I don't know yet. I'll have to see. So here we are, trying to work out what sort of closure. I've got so behind with what I'm doing, with everything, I've decided I'm going to have to start finishing off these things that I've started. This is the closest thing to being finished, I think, so I'm going to work on this then today. So I've got 3 of these beads. I wonder what it'd look like with those along there. You'd have to be able to thread them first, wouldn't you? I was thinking about plaiting this. I suppose I could twist it up and see what it looks like. Okay, no, I'm going with the elastic one. I'm definitely going to go with this elasticy one. Okay, and I'm going to fix this. I should probably show you how to make one of these, and then you can do it too, because mine's fell apart. It's actually got fluffy stuff on it, and the fluffy stuff has let go of the glue. If I pull that off there, we should be able to make one of these, shouldn't we? This one needs to be redone really seriously. It's seen better days, hasn't it? So I need something to put on the spine. So if I put this around here, like so, it goes, all the colours go real good, don't they? It goes good with the colours. It may be a bit too long, but, you know, it gives people plenty of room to put more stuff in there if you need to. And it can be cut really easy, and that was the... That's probably the quickest thing I've ever done. Probably needs a couple of things on it. I don't know yet. Let's make the dangle for the back of it. Now, for the dangle on the back, I have to get into here for a second. I did see something. It's going to be one of those. I've got to look for this forever now, I suppose. No, it won't be, because I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make sure I can get it done, you know, in this small time period that I've allowed myself this morning, because I've been on the phone talking to my cousin. She lives in Orange, and they're in lockdown now because there's some people have come through here and left their germs behind. Come through the town in Orange and left their germs behind, or maybe they did. I'd say they would have done. Righto, let's see what else I've got in here that I can... I want to make a dangle for the back. Probably need a big bead or two, don't I? A big bead or two, right. Maybe. Make my own bead. Make my own bead, that's what I'll do. I'll show you how to make a bead and put my own beads on it. How about we do that? Make some beads to put on there. I definitely don't want to turn this off, so we're going to make beads, okay? And I need calico beads. Gotta love calico, as you might well know. It's very, very it's usable for anything. You can do anything with it. Dye it, change the colour of it, stamp it, you name it, you can do it. So I'm going to make some... Well, these are going to be easy beads because I don't want to, maybe the calico. Do we need something a bit more jazzy? We could jazzy it up after we rolled it up, couldn't we? Right. And I've got those little things I can stick through the middle of it. That'll be these little things that I bought. These eye pins. There's a fairly long one here. I came in here with a certain amount of time to do this because I, you know, running late today, and let me straighten that. So there's a good length. Okay, I don't have a top bit. I can turn that over. We don't have to worry about that. I did not have any idea what I was going to make, but I do now because I'm going to do this bead. I want to I have got that much stuff in this room. I came in the door a while ago and I seen this on the floor, right, and it was like this. It was like, I put it back the way it was. And I thought, oh dear, there's a little doll. See that? Look, I seen it on, I thought it was a little doll. It is one flower and a roll of pretty stuff, look. Ah dear, my eyesight and my mess, you know, it's all together. So I need a piece of paper because I'm going to put paper under this to start with, because I am going to do this by hand without using any... I'm not going to use any... what do you call it? A straw or the rolling thing, right? It's because so everybody can make one of these. You don't have to have you don't have to have all the fancy bits and pieces to do these beads. And I just know, look, I haven't even got the thought of anything in my head, what exactly or how I'm going to do this. I'm just working away at it, okay? And that's how I do stuff, right? I'm just working away at it. Now, so my piece of calico is an inch by, I don't know yet, I want to roll it first and then I'll be able to tell you. I know. Now you can wrap it around something if you want to. Just depends how big of a whoops! I just dropped that in my glass of water. Actually, it's only a new paintbrush. It's okay. So I can use the paintbrush for a start off, right? So I put the paper there because, to my way of thinking, it's going to hold on a lot better than just having it, and it'll be a lot easier to wrap. Okay, so I'm going to start here, and I'm going to roll this around. I haven't got a very thick. Actually, what we need is something probably a bit thinner because a little bit skinnier. No, they might all have the same size backs on. They have to. Wait a minute, there's a different one here. No, it's the same. Sonya, they're all the same size. Well, we'll just get a bit going anyway, see how we go. Come back. All right. Now, I do use paintbrushes sometimes. I haven't done for a while though, so I need it to be pretty straight, like it goes. How about up here? It goes out a different shape, doesn't it? Oh, don't ask me what the word is I'm looking for, but there we go. Now I'm going to glue the paper because I've already stuck it to the fabric. So we need it like a good thickness for a bead. But I also think I'm going to do other things on top of that piece of calico anyway. Don't know what yet, but we will. Okay. So that's going to be a good size bead. I'll cut that off there. Okay. Right. Better cut it back a bit further than that. You've got to have it all sitting out there. And you don't want that, do we? We just want to get this round there. Now, it's going to take me a lot longer than this to make this dangle. A lot longer than my allocated time, I'm sure. Maybe not. We'll see how we go. Right, if I move along here. See how we go. Yeah, I can see sunshine. I'm hoping, I know that it's probably not going to be good, but I think I'd like to go out somewhere, like outside, out into the world for a minute or two, you know, just to... I tell you what, I'm usually don't... I do voice my opinion, but I'm going to voice my opinion on this, I tell you. So it appears at my age group we can't have the Pfizer vaccine. But my husband can because he's younger than me. He's between the age of 40 and 60. They only given the vaccine to the Pfizer, and I don't want to have the AstraZeneca. And I think that that's really lousy that they should be able to do that. That's lucky I just made that. We should have the choice of what we have, and I don't want that one. Okay, so I just thought I'd tell you that. And I think, honestly, I want you, you know, if anybody's watching this is of any importance, to let you know that I'm not having that because I don't want to. I'll have to have. I want to have the other one, and I can't understand how they can put it into age brackets. From 20 to 40, you have to have the AstraZeneca, and from over that, you have to, over 60, you have to have the Astra. I don't think so. I've sort of gone along with everything as I go in my life and do what I'm told, and well, to a degree, you know, and I'm not doing that. I think we should have a choice. If we're going to have that thing, we should have a choice. We should have a choice. I mean, I don't mind having it in that, but I can't have that one. My family has a blood clotting disorder, and there's no way I want to have that. I'm not going to risk my life. I don't want to risk anybody, so I'm just going to have to stay inside to put me in a drawer or a cupboard somewhere because I can't go out there with that. I need another piece of paper. I'm going to cut a bit off this. I don't know what to do with that other bit I had. I've got myself onto it is now, haven't I? Make another bead quickly. Actually, I want two small ones, please. So I can put paper all the way along this, and I'll roll up 2 small ones. Hopefully that will work. Yeah, so that's my saying. That's what I have to say. Everything else I'm not a problem with. I do whatever I'm supposed to, do as I'm told, but I'm afraid I can't do that. If I have to have it and I can't go anywhere, but that's not going to be good. But anyway, you know, that's just the way it is. I know a lot of people have had these vaccines. I don't know which ones they had, but some of my family members have had some. I don't know what one they had. I think it might have been AstraZeneca. I don't know. But that doesn't matter. I don't want it, and I can't. I'm going to be, you know, you get frightened of these things without pushing you onto something you don't want to do. They should have enough share for everybody to have this. She said to the girl that the things are really nice, and she said, "Oh, Sonya, you better ask the doctor when you come." She said, "I hope I'm not telling you porkies." She said she hoped that she thought that was right, what the rules were, but we'll have to see if she was right. But she seemed like she knew. I suppose she has to. So I'm going to do a little one. I'll do it right down on the corner here, right down on the end. Don't lose the one you've done, Sonya. That wouldn't be a good idea. I've tried not to get... I've moved stuff off my desk. Yes, but anyway. There's not going to be any cleaning up in my room for a while because I'm just too... I don't know. I'm not lazy. I just... You know, after you've had your shower and you're in bed of a night time and you're relaxed and warm and cosy and you think... Tomorrow I might go in the craft room and clean it up. And the idea is just so amazing to you. You think, oh, good, that's what I'll do. I get up the next day and there's things happening, or I don't want to clean it up. I want to craft, or, you know, you can't plan it. You just can't plan it. I can't plan this. A lot of other things I try to plan, but I can't plan this. Clean up this room. It's got me. It's got me beat. So best idea is to leave it alone, I reckon. If you can't fix it, leave it alone. It's not broken. Well, it's not broken, really. I just can't fix it. Okay, so that's easy. Are you watching? You're going to be hearing me anyway. Sorry about this. I'm having a rant. I was really, I wasn't even going to... I wanted to put a video up, but I couldn't sort of... I kept thinking about the other things that I needed to do, and I wanted to ring the doctors and make an appointment to go and have this done, and then Jeremy's got one, but not till October. So, yeah, so anyway, they were doing some up at the Sports Oval on the weekend, to what I heard. The showground's actually doing the testing. Excuse me. I'm a bit of a drive from there on me gopher, but I don't know. I don't think I can actually go on me gopher. I think I have to go in a car. This has happened last year too. And I rang them and they told me they didn't know what they were going to do. If you couldn't actually have a car, how are you supposed to get through? You can't really pay the taxi driver to take you up there, sit in line for 4 hours while you wait to get your test done, can you? It's not working for me. I don't think I've got to worry about it anymore. Maybe if somebody said they might come and do it here at the house for me. And I won't worry about holding my breath on that. But anyway, I just had a mouthful of water, sorry. Now we've got 3 little beads. That didn't take very long, did it? You need to put something around them to make them, excuse me, look really amazing with this. Okay, so I've got a bag here of things. So there's some of the bows that I made for that thing I bought the other day. Oh, this is nice. Look. This bit, I don't know, things will stick to that. It's all right, though. Don't worry about that. There's nobody panic. I've got some of this. I haven't got a long string. Oh, there's some of that. Oh, there's seam binding. I might be able to put that around the book. Oh, yes. Was one of my first ideas. I probably should go with that. Now this is the one I made for when I did a tutorial. There's the one thing to go around the book. Here's a doll that I made way back. I might do a tutorial on those because she was one I made a really long time ago. She could hang on the side too, couldn't she? She's pretty cool. I don't know, we'll think about that. What else have I got here that I want to put on there? If I put that frilly thing on, I do like the frilly thing for the bead. I do love this ribbon. This is beautiful ribbon. I'll just tuck it down there so it'll stay in there. Push stuff on top of it. Hold it down. I'm finding too many nice things here. Look, there's a bit of pink. Here's a tassel. Oh, boy. And here, oh, look here, I've got one of those. So now I can explain that to you, can't I? The other day, when I was saying you didn't have to have a... Oh, there's more seam binding. You didn't have to have a crocodile to put your eyelets in. You don't, because... Look, this is going to take longer than I thought, but anyway... Hubby's up cementing the garden bed, I think. Something, making an outside edge for it or something. Yeah, so you get this in with your eyelets, right? Most of the time you do. Whoa. So to put your eyelet in your book, you put it where you want to place it in the hole. And then you put that. You put that. Do you put that in there? And you smack it. Does that work like that? Put that in there. People, you might have seen some of this, everybody. You might have seen this worked on something. But that's how you do this. And then you have to put it like that on your other side and you hit it with the hammer. Right, so you put that in there like that. You've got your paper around the top of it. Anyway, it will come with instructions if you buy this in something. It'll come with instructions. So, and I don't want to hit this with the hammer because I don't have the hammer. Hang on a minute. You put this through here. Yeah, right. And you put that on there like that, as far as I know. You set this on top someday soon. I hope this is right. And you get your little, this. You put that on there like that in through the hole and you hit it with the hammer, okay? And that should fasten your eyelet onto your piece of paper. Got me? It's easy when you go fast with it. I'm going to put that in that thing because one day I will get something that I can put on my table that I can actually put one of them in for you to show you how to do it. Alright? Sorry about my fingernails. It was in a bit of a state, but anyway, we're working on it. We'll get them better. We just keep them going. Get in there. Come on, you. Right, now. I hope you could see this. See how I was fiddling around there. So this was one that I made earlier when I did a tutorial on this. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Let's have a look. So, that's pretty. Oh, I like this one. I actually put the other thing on another book that I did, and it just goes too. Look at this. Okay, wait a minute, come here. There we go. Now I have a tutorial on how to make that, so if you want to, I don't know if I can find it, I probably can, but you can put that on there. I could put that on there. We'll find out anyway when I finish and put it up in my shop. Which won't be too long away, because now I think I might use that as a closure. What do you reckon? I'll bring it on the front. Because it's not going to interfere with anything, is it? Why is it not sitting properly? I can get around that part. That's right. There we go. Now that looks better than the piece of old plastic off your bloomers tied around there. That's not where it come from, but that's what they're for. Oh dear, I'm sorry. This is where that comes off. That's what they use this for. Goes around the leg of your bloomers, as far as I know. Anyway, I bought a real heap of it, so not for anything, but just for having. Oh, look at this, doesn't it? Actually, I like this better too. Oh, this is ridiculous. I will find out what I'm going to put around here eventually, but I think I'm going with the seam binding now. I think I want to go with the seam binding because you know what? I seen that flower sitting on there and gee, that looked good, didn't it? Where'd it go? Okay, look. Needs to be on the mauve bit more. There's a mauve bit here. See, that'd look really nice stuck on there. probably up the right way, it'd even be better still. There you go. It looks like it's part of the book, doesn't it? How about I do that? Righto. Now let me see. I need to have that colour on the front, say. And then I need some underneath. Enough to tie a bow. Here. Maybe that way. That far. This bit here. And I'm halfway through making the beads for it, so I'm doing a lot of fiddling around. I'm going to cut that piece there off. Alright. Now, I'm going to actually put these on at intervals along here, on there, on there. Very nice. And one there. Okay. What do you think? That's good. Don't know if I'll have the green one. I want the one with the purple flower on it. Okay. So if I put this on here, the mauve flower, on there like that. Doesn't matter if it's not on straight. You want to put it on there in a nice way, but it doesn't matter if it's not straight. That one's stuck to it, so don't put that one. Take that one off. Which side does this go? Anyway, prettiest one. I'm just hoping that this doesn't stick to the. No, it's not gonna. I'm gonna stick to the thing underneath it. And here. Let's move it along a bit. Move it along a bit, Sonya. There we go. Now that looks nice. Now I'm going to have to redo, make sure that these are going to stay stuck. Redo them. I've got that one going that way. I don't know. Do I like that? You know what? I should have went back to the first thing. Anyway, let's finish the bead. We'll look at that and see what we think about it after a while. We'll have to just finish the beads. Come on, up there, before my time's run out. Now this is really cool to do this with. Really cool. And I got that, didn't I? This pink one. Because it's going to make a fluffy bead, isn't it? See? Really nice. Nice bead. With a bit of all these bits of cotton thrown in. Wow, that's interesting. Wait a minute. I'll put this one in the middle, what do you reckon, of it? Okay, we're going to do that. We'll just do one today because I haven't got enough time to do them all, so I'm just going to do one because I want to show you how to actually put it together. I hope I've got the right thing in here. I actually got a lot out there in the lounge room that I worked with and got a heap of it done. I wonder if that can go on the end, or these. Put those on the ends if you want to. Or something like this, like a bead cap thing. That can go on the end. Or, when I say a bead cap thing, I mean something that's like these ones on that other bead. Where's it? Here. I'm gonna destroy this one because it's not very good. I'm gonna take its bits off it and remake it. Okay. Do have the pliers here because I just put them here a minute ago. Ah dear, I did. I said here we go with the pliers. So I'm gonna put them there. Right. Got them. I have to have another drink of water. I've been talking a lot today. So, oh, that's not the pliers. Goodness gracious me, I thought, gee, I found them really, really good. It's one of them days again, isn't it? I've got something here. We've got something here we can do something with. Okay, so this is a redo too. It's a remake, isn't it? Of this bead. I think I might have made this one with a thing in it. When I say thing, it might be, I can't cut that. I'm just trying to get it off. I'll try and cut it, but I don't think I can because these pliers won't do that. I'll just keep wiggling it around. So it's definitely going to last forever anyway when I get it off. I'm going to use the scissors. I'm wicked, I know. But, oh, well, that wasn't a good idea because that's stuck to there. Righto, let's use these ones here. These are going to be stuck. Yes, they will. Righto, that failed. That's one failure for the day. Stop rushing, Sonia, just settle down here. Settle down. Okay, now we're going to go around here with this fluffy thing. Righto. The fluffy stuff, make sure you put the glue all the way where you're going to be using it because, I'll just put it on here and then wipe it on my fingers a bit better, I think, because you want to be able to stick it together, don't you? Probably should have put the ends on it first to give me something to hang on to. What I was trying to do was get it on there so it would dry, so I could do more stuff with it. Okay, now we'll go that way, eh? That way. And we'll wrap that around here and around here. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't sit down. And then I've got to do the other two, and then I'm going to make a dangle out of them. But we will do that tomorrow, okay? Because tomorrow will be Thursday, and hopefully I can go out for a little drive on Gertie. That's my gopher, my car, my scooter. People call them gophers. I don't know what they do, but they do. And I'll be able to do that, maybe get out for a minute. Even if it's just going up to the chemist or something, I don't know. Anyway, so this is going to have to go around in between it now to make it look good, well, different. And then we probably would have needed a bit of bling, if you haven't, but we'll put that in between. It'll go on here too, but it'll go in between this stuff. Because I'm just making a row of glue around in between here. Because you can put anything on there whichever way you want to do it, you know. You can please yourself whether you cover it or not. You don't have to. I want to cover this one because I do like them when they're covered. It's your own personal beads that you're making, so that's good fun, isn't it? Of course it is. I don't know if that turned out the way I envisioned it. What do you reckon? Actually, if we stuck that down, that pink stuff, instead of having it sitting up in the air. Wait a minute. If we stuck it all down, should push it all down. Okay, righto. Now, go over the top of it with this. And we'll put some more glue on. Why not add a bit more glue, you know? There's plenty of room for glue. Looks a bit like a grub, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm overly impressed though either. I think I want something shiny around there. Hang on a minute. Let me see. I've got something shiny here. Beads need shiny on them, don't they? I had something here that I rolled up the other day too that would have been a bit better than this, because this is a bit thick, this one. Okay, what have I done? Goodness me. It's a wonder I get anything made, isn't it? The way I go with these things. So I wonder I get anything made. Anyway, let's have another go. Something else. Let's try something else. I'll drop it all in the things. might need something not so frilly. I'm just going to put a bit of seam binding on it. Okay, but I want it right further to the top. Oh no, maybe I don't. Maybe I just want it round there like that. There we go. Come out of there, you. Thank you. Stuck to me finger. It is. Doesn't want to go anywhere. Okay. So that's that bit. Then I was going to go around it with a bit of this. But I don't know now because I think I'm going to go around it with this blue now because I've got the pink out of the way. I've just got the pink background. So I don't think I want that bit now. I think I want this bit. Closer together. Get it closer together, Sonia. But still on an angle, sort of, okay? Stick it down. A lot of it's glued right through the stuff. Okay, that'll do. Put that off there. Now we need this piece here to go over that. Then we're going to put that down in through because there's plenty of room down in there. This doesn't look too bad, does it really? I'm not that disappointed with it in the long run. That's not too bad. That's a nice little bead. And then we get the wrong pliers. These are not me around the corner ones, you know, because I have some that you tie. You do a really nice little curly bit on the end. Oh dear. Okay, let's try with this one anyway. Well, I definitely have made better beads. I definitely have made better beads. Definitely have made better beads than this. Dear oh dear, Sonia. I don't know. What have I done with those pliers? Well, see, I never come in here to do this, did I? That's making up excuses. It's not, it's a fact. I never came in here to do this. So I'm thinking, you know, why I haven't got the tools is because I didn't come in here to do this. So please, everybody, don't give me a thumbs down. I actually got 3 thumbs down one day on a video. Oh dear. Well, I must be going bad. It must be me time to retire or something. But I'm not gonna. I've decided not to, remember. I decided I wouldn't go away. I want to stay here, please. Okay, so what am I going to do with this? I can't do anything with it because I don't have that curly thing put on here. Okay, righto. Nobody panic. There'll be something that's going to happen in here any minute now. So don't worry, because I will fix it. Somehow I will fix it. I don't mind fixing things at all. And I've squashed the living daylights out of the bead. The poor little fella. I wonder what this one will look like on the end. Maybe this is not one of my worst. It could be my second worst one or something. I don't know. Shocking, aren't I? I do have a whole heap of made... That's better. Paper ones. I do have a whole heap of paper ones made up. Paper beads. Put this on here. Right. Now I've got to fix the middle bit. Right, so we've got that. We've got it working anyway so far. There it is. That's going to be the middle bit. And we're going to get a bead put on the end of here. So when I turn it over, I don't have to turn it down too far. And there is some... They're not the right thing. They're too long, I think. I think these would be a bit too long to put on here, unless I've got a round one. Pearl. Probably won't fit through the hole, this piece of wire. Okay. come on. Give me something. It's all stuck together. And you need some bead pliers, really. Beading pliers. Now, I'm really squashing 11 taillights out of this thing. I don't mean to. I promise you that I don't mean to. Well, you know how to make it. And if you don't, well, the way I'm making it, you don't have to make it the way I'm making it, because I'm very disappointed in the way I'm mucking it up, you see. But you can make yours whichever way you like. And what I would do, which I'm going to do shortly, is I'm going to wrap this thicker so it will go with inside. Actually, you need to have a bit of that showing, don't you? A bit of the edge of this here part. So let's just turn this down if I can. Got nowhere to turn now. Got nothing to turn over. You can put it this way and try and bring it back, but I don't know how you're going to do that. Okay, let's do it really carefully. All you need is a bit of a hole to put the next thing through. That's all you need, is turn it around so you can... Oh dear, I've done now, squashed it to the left. Squash it to death. Kill me poor bead. Oh dear. Okay, so I've got that far. So what I could do to fix this, because I can fix this, put a bit of glue on that and stick it down, make it still, keep it still, so it doesn't fool around there, all over the place. Spin it around there, make a... Because if I put more stuff on it, which I probably need to do, put another row of things around there. Row of things. Something that I'm going to like, please. Make sure it's something you're going to like, Sonia. Can't be that. It's got to go on the book, remember? Well, if that fails, we put it on something else. Can't we? We can't hold ourselves to that if we don't want to do it. We get it straight. I didn't stick this end on, did I? It's only stuck one. Yeah, that is the end I've stuck there. I can start up under here. No, I'll start down here because we want it to be facing downways, the frill. Don't we? So when we come round here, we still have the frilly bit on the bottom, and go around there and you'll still have the frilly bit on the bottom. And I'm going to just do this and then I'm going to stick it down, okay, because I'll need to get it done. And I'm going to stick that down like that, and I'm going to have that for me bead. What do you reckon? Does that look alright? It's not bad. I think it'll look alright. Looks like a candle. It looks like a candle, doesn't it? Doesn't look like a bead at all, it looks just like a candle. And that's all right, because then I can still fasten things to here and things to the top of it. But you know what? I think I might redo it because I think I've done a really bad job. So I'm going to... you got to practice, and I haven't done this for a really long time, so I'm getting... You've got to be doing some practice. And what I should have put in there was well, the paper in there is really good. I'm not going to say don't use the paper because it works. Because you can put a paper straw in there because you can buy really good heavy thick ones now that don't bend or break or anything, or any paper straw you like you can put in it. And it makes it really nice and, solid, because that's what you really want. You want something really solid, but it's really easy to make. And if you haven't got any of this, these little eye pins, that you get for making jewellery and that, you can do it with a piece of wire. You can just turn your ends around with a piece of wire. And I just did that with ordinary pliers, and you only have to have enough room for a little ring to go through there, and you get these sort of things off of earrings and that, the cheapy shops, all right? So that's a couple of ideas for you anyway about what you want to do with your journal. And finish it so you can put it on the internet. Let me see. Put it in my Etsy. Well, I will when I finish it. Okay? Because when I finish it, I'm going to have to... I just want to need to put some more tags and that in there, that's all. Just need some tags in it. And I think that doesn't look too bad, that closure. And if you don't like it, you can take it off. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. I'm sorry that it all got mucked up there, but, you know, it's crafting. And sometimes things do happen like that. And if I could have edited it, I don't think I would have, because I want people to know what, you know, what happens. And these things do happen. I made a candle. I didn't really. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.